Come sail away, come sail away, come sail away with me. Ahoy, mateys! Welcome to the ship. Today is January 20th, 2026, 5:06 a.m. Pirate time. Today I'm going to start my series of reading over words that I really don't know what they mean, but I read them like I know that I do. I hear certain words used over and over again in the disability system. Community inclusion, right to risk, person-centered, allowed. And I'm going to be honest with you, for a long time I heard these words without really knowing what they meant in practice. Today I want to slow this down because if parents don't understand what these words mean, they can be used against us and against the very people they're supposed to protect. So today we're going to talk about one concept that ties all of this together, institutional drift, and why it should concern every family member with a loved one who has a cognitive disability. What is institutional drift? Institutional drift doesn't mean someone broke the law. It means something quieter and more dangerous. It's when system slowly moves away from their original purpose, protection and support, and drift towards convenience, routine, and normalization of risk. Not because of one bad actor, but because this is how it's done. And once something becomes normal inside of a system, it stops triggering concern, even when it should. I didn't call all of the protective agencies because I wanted control. I called because something wasn't right. When I raised a concern, I wasn't asked questions. I wasn't asked about cognitive ability. I wasn't asked about risk. I was told, that's allowed. No pause, no curiosity, no assessment. Why allowed is not the same as appropriate. Here's the problem with the word allowed. Allowed doesn't mean appropriate. Allowed doesn't mean informed. Allowed doesn't mean safe, especially when we're talking about adults with cognitive delays. People who may say yes to anything offered, especially by authority figures, their caregivers. Consent without understanding is not consent. In normalization of risk, it's not protection. Where consent breaks down, the system often says they agreed, they didn't object, they choose it. But choice only matters if it's informed. If someone doesn't understand the implications, if they are easily influenced, if they are dependent on the people offering the choice, then the responsibility shifts to the system to slow down, not speed up. Institutional drift happens when the responsibility quietly disappears. And that's what I'm seeing. There's nobody responsible for people like my son that have no ability to protect themselves in any way, shape, or form. Where families get pushed out. Parents are often told, once they're 18, you have no say. But the law does not say families must be ignored. Person-centered planning requires input from people who know the individual, not just providers. When families raise concerns and are dismissed instead of included, that's not independence, that's isolation. Isolated me and my son. The bigger warning. This isn't just about disability services. The same drift has happened in nursing homes, in psychiatric care, in foster systems. It always starts the same way. This is allowed. And it ends with people asking how harm became normal. So if you've ever been told, I don't see a problem, when your instincts screamed otherwise, you're not alone. Parents are not obstacles. We are early warning systems. Go see my other video that I just did. It's about, I read the whole law that the state of Oregon told me that gives them the right. So I'm going to read you the legal language to justify this, what they're seeing and why they think it's okay and what I see and why I say it's not. And we need to learn these laws as family members. I've just kind of been skippity-doo-dah through life, just, being a mother, doctor's appointments, insurance, medicines, all that stuff, illness, seizures, I haven't been studying up on the laws. So I'm studying up on the laws now. And what is the next term that I hear a lot that I would want to research? I'm not sure. Okay, now we know what institutional drift is. I'll be seeing you on my next video. Ahoy, matey. Sail the safe seas. See you next time. Bye.